Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm JIHAN NURBAINI. In this video, I would like to explain about poetry and language pedagogy. Okay, let's go straight to the video. Definition of poetry. Poetry is the old form of literary works in every culture. Its earliest example go back to ancient Greek literature. It is as old as the history of mankind and primary form of languages themselves. In relation to those, Mandel 1998 state that poetry is the branch of literature whose word. In relation to those, Mandel 1998 states that poetry is the branch of literature whose words and related signs are probably delivered when written down or print in limited quanta. The terms limited quanta in this definition is nothing more than the old-fashioned verse, for which it is here both a substitute and a definition. This term emphasizes that poetry is literature in verse form, verse being a unit of verbal energy delivered as both a sport and a bundle. Despite this various definition, which emphasize more on one or more characteristic of poem, recent definition tend to see poetry as a branch of literature that evokes a concentrated imaginative awareness of experience or a specific emotional response, though language which choose and arrange for its meaning, sound, and rhythm. It is the other way of using language, in the sense that it says more and says it more intensely than does ordinary language. Wolosky 2001 supports this by saying poetry is language in which every component element, words and words order, sound and pause, imagine and echo is significant. Significant in that every element points toward and stand for further a relationship among and beyond themselves. This definition is also in line with Bones 2010, which states poetry as writing that aims to present ideas and evokes an emotional experiences in the reader. Though the use of matter, imaginary, connotative, and concrete words, and a carefully concentrated structure based on rhythmic patterns. Poetry typically relies on words and expression that have several layers of meaning. It also make use of the effect of regular rhythm on the ear, and may make a strong appeal to the sense, though the use of imaginary. The elements of poetry are figures, and poetry itself is language of figures, in which each component can potentially open toward new meanings, level, dimensions, connection, or resonance. Poetry does this, though its careful, intricate pattern of words. It offers language as highly organized as language can be. It is language so highly patterned that there is idea, a reason of purpose, of or rather many, for each and every word put into a poem. No words is idea or accidental. Each word has a specific place within an overarching pattern. Together they create meaningful and beautiful designs. Type of poetry. Poetry is traditionally divided into the three major categories: narrative, lyric, and dramatic poem. However, the further of these three categories may be overlapping in some poems. Thus, a dramatic poem can be essentially narrative or lyric. Skilled poems often cross the borders of these three major verse categories. Despite this, based on its most predominant features, a narrative poem could still be distinguished from a lyric. lyric one, and vice versa. And a dramatic poem is discernible from either the narrative or the lyrics. Okay, next I will explain about language pedagogy. Definition of language pedagogy. Language pedagogy is the discipline concerned with the theories and techniques of teaching language. It has been described as a type of teaching wherein the teacher draws from his prior knowledge and actual experience in teaching language. The approach is distinguished from research-based methodology. There are several methods in language pedagogy, but they can be classified into three: structure, functional, and interactive. Each of these encompasses a number of methods which can be utilized in order to teach and learn languages. Okay, before I'm closing this video, I would like to show one poetry entitled A Poem for Myself. Most of all, I hope you heal. I hope you recover from all the pain, the disappointment, the losses, the heartbreak. I hope you learn to love again. I hope you feel the sunshine on your skin. And remember that you are like the sun. No one can take that away from you. Do not lose your warmth, your precious emotion. The world is too cruel already. We need love like yours around. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry of all my mistakes. And once again, I say thank you so much for watching this video. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.